And here we have it.
Let's see what they're going to start off with.
Oh, he's playing CLyDE. CLyDE is another really, really, really good player. And HBG, like I said, he's playing with that bait cycle deck. So the Princess Goblin Barrel right off the bat.
Yeah, going right away into an aggressive push with Barrel of Goblins, but automatically being stopped there.
Yeah, and the Ice Golem is so great in this deck, too, because it really has great synergy. I believe he has the Zap spell, too, so Ice Golem, Zap, really great combination. Take out a minion horde for 4 elixir, not bad, in a pinch.
I feel like he's going to be using it to his advantage to go ahead and compensate with, but going right away with an aggressive Hog with a Skeleton Army here. Let's see if we can get any contact.
Oh, pretty decent defense there by CLyDE, considering, right? Oh, that was actually really good defense.
Yeah, he had a very good successful push there. Lock coming on to the side there.
Now, like I was saying, CLyDE, a very, very good player, too. So he finishes very, very high in tournaments and definitely a very well-known name in the community. So this is going to be a good match, I anticipate.
Yeah, he's doing very well on protecting himself so he doesn't get any hits. But he keeps on driving to push the Barrel Goblins, and he does get somewhat of a success rate onto it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what CLyDE is playing for his other 2 cards here.
Let's see, we have a Lumberjack coming over here, and it does make contact with the Rage next to it, but I don't think that's going to do much for him.
Yeah, and there comes the Hog again, but he's ready again with that Tombstone. They'll call it a graveyard.
The lock came into handy.
It did.
Very good play right there. Probably going to keep the Mega Minion busy.
Yeah, the thing about HBG is that he has like a sixth sense. And some of these guys, I'm jealous of that because I just don't have it. But some of these guys have an incredible knack for when the opponent has just few enough elixir to play that Hog Rider to catch him off guard, you know?
Yeah, they're definitely understanding their cycles through here and obviously not allowing the Golem to make too much of a success at all here. Yeah. They're definitely on top of their game, especially when it comes to any pushes. Once again, a Hog coming through with a log, but
and
still
another good defense.
Stopping it.
Absolutely. CLyDE is just, you know, it's smart what CLyDE is doing right here. He knows it's a super aggressive deck, so he's not overplaying the Golem. He's only played 1 Golem so far. So.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm getting at, we're getting a little bit of chip damage here. So this could be the reason why he might be able to pull the win out here with Barrel of Goblins.
And now in double elixir overtime, I would expect to see that Golem after maybe this defense. We'll have to wait and see. But, well, that's the thing about HBG, John. He really keeps the pressure on. You know?
No, he's definitely getting himself a very good chip right here.
Yeah, here's the Golem.
But surely.
Golem at the river.
Oh,
and then the lightning.
That lightning right there is going to help him.
He sat on that lightning all the way till overtime. Smart play.
That was the first time he used it throughout the entire game here, just so he can get himself some contact here.
And this is wow.
That lock coming in good.
Yeah. And another good use of that Tombstone there. The only problem is now it's wasted in the cycle. And if he wants to play the Hog right now, it'd probably be a good time.
No, HBG would have a good opportunity if he does go with the Hog right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Looks like he's holding back. Surprised. Oh, he's going opposite
going
lane. Interesting.
I think he's trying to catch him off guard, but he has that Tombstone.
He had it, yeah. I think he got the cycle complete with that Mega Minion. Got the Tombstone back up again. So
what maybe he could have done differently was to push it quicker.
Yeah.
But let's see here, going with once again the Barrel of Goblins, but automatically being stomped out.
Absolutely.
But that Hog gets through.
Finally got the Hog to the tower. The only thing is the other tower, you know, it's dangerous against a real big beatdown deck like that to really concentrate on both towers. You know, you're just kind of...
No, absolutely. He's going to have a little bit of a problem here. If this Golem gets enough hits, this might be it for him here.
It's going to defend that. There's a Zap. And that's going to be it. Log ends it. So
it looks like that's going to be it right there.
And that was 2 really skilled players, you know, at the top of their game. You know, both of them really trying to learn, taking the first 2 minutes definitely to really nail the opponent's cycle and make sure they had their timing proper. And at the end, it just kind of, I think maybe switching lanes was a good move, but then he stuck with the right lane. And I think maybe if he had just focused on one lane or just, you know, mixed it up a little bit, but not gone so heavy, HBG,
no, absolutely.
that is. You know?
I agree. I mean, he went very aggressive on both ends. Every time they would have the answer to stomp them out. However, though, if he did push the opposite end, I think he could have pulled it through for the win there.
I think so, too. It's smart. It's smart when they're playing a strong beatdown deck. It's smart to switch lanes, but you kind of have to pick and choose, you know?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Either way, great game.